it's going to be one of those weird matchups where like both characters are short and stubby, and you're might see a little bit of hurtbox shifting. And I know that Squirtle is very good at that, but sometimes the hitboxes of Game & Watch, they're just so large that it might not even matter.
And yeah, that's I think the biggest weakness of Squirtle in the matchup like this. Game & Watch has such big disjoints, and Squirtle, his biggest weakness is his range is so small. He's he's a small boy, and that has its advantages, but it also makes him really susceptible to be getting zoned out by characters who he cannot whiff punish easily. He's got a lot of speed, he can get in quickly and get out quickly, but if he's actually trying to contest another hitbox, it doesn't work too well.
Right, and you don't want to be challenging turtle versus turtle here. Ooh, let's talk about the B-reverse chef.
Yeah, that was interesting.
It was very sneaky, and okay, good parry into just pure jab to punish.
And I think that's a really good thing to do there. Squirtle Fair I find very easy to parry. I feel like that's, when he's facing you, there's not a lot of timing mix-up, because it's not like the back air where there's a multi-hit versus the single-hit nair. If he's facing you, it's either going to be nair or forward air, and they're both single hits. And they're both pretty safe, but they're not safe on parry.
And we're seeing a little bit of taunt action coming out from GRIMACE as he is feeling confident on this first stock already, and the damage racked up in an instant again. And there's that turtle-on-turtle violence.
Got to switch again, all the way to Charizard.
Hello.
Oh, that's not what he was going for, I don't think. So, GRIMACE may be letting Pip back into this game a little bit here, but he has been extremely comfortable so far, and I think Charizard can really struggle in this matchup head-to-head.
Right, and that dash attack is going to be literally head-to-head as he knocks away the Charizard, and that's a Flare Blitz just to get out of town. 172% though, and it's climbing slowly and surely. A bomb should do it. Up air won't, because that move is a move. But okay, Nair as
neutral air
well.
off that high. Yeah, this is a really tough spot at this point for Pep.
Yeah, Dealer's Choice was the name of the game to take that stock. But
yeah, the one thing Game & Watch can kind of struggle with sometimes is having early kill power. Because he has sometimes really early kill power, stuff like down smash, F smash will kill you at 40. But those are a bit more telegraphed, and his neutral tools, his neutral pokes don't kill you until very late. Once you get to the percent where they will, now things are terrifying. If you're going to die to a high nair on the screen, there's nowhere for you to go that's safe.
Right. And the scary thing about Game & Watch is you can play both styles, and you can switch between them on a whim.
Exactly.
You can go for those judgment reads sometimes just to put the fear into your opponent, or you can just play this low and steady game plan that is working so well for GRIMACE so far, as he puts more pressure on the ledge from very far away with the flying bacon. Okay, Ivysaur's here to play now, and that might be helpful, but you whiff a grab and you're going to eat a down smash for sure.
Yeah, this is rough here because who you'd want for kill power is Zard, as we see right there. And
you asked for kill power?
Right on cue, but the bomb will take care of that game one.
That was perfectly timed Flare
that was great. Good job, Pep. Thank you.
I don't know if that Flare Blitz trick will work in Game 2, but it was useful in Game 1 to keep you in it, but maybe just there was too much damage done from the pokes and prods of a Game & Watch, right?
And I love the movement there. The tether cancel with IV into the immediate switch, and then the Zard Flare Blitz. Doing it high enough that he'd just get back on the stage if the Game & Watch doesn't get in the way, but you'll take what you can get.
It was the right idea for sure, and it's the kind of Hail Mary you need to go for when you're down that much percent in the first place. But you're going to have to come up with a little bit more of a foundationally solid game plan in game number 2. I think that like you said, the Squirtle reach just wasn't quite cutting it. Maybe try like an Ivysaur game plan with like back airs or something, just get a little bit more disjoints in play.
Yeah, I feel like Ivysaur is going to be a stronger pick in neutral to some degree, but at the same time is a bit more telegraphed in what she wants to go for.
You also can't really Razor Leaf as much as you would in other matchups.
Ivysaur is not known for her speed or fast frame data, really. So Pip's going to have to be using a lot of that if he wants to make us a little bit closer. I feel like the Squirtle, it just isn't being able to get us past this Nair very easily, and then he's ended up having to switch because Squirtle's recovery is so shaky on his own.
And I'm a little biased, because a lot of my Pokemon Trainer commentary experience is from watching a lot of Ned when he played Pokemon Trainer. But I think Charizard can square up a bit. Like, Charizard's got some game. I've seen Ned play Charizard in neutral versus like a lot of characters, and it works. to some degree, but...
Yeah, I feel like the issue is not so much neutral in Zard against Game & Watch as it is if you get hit once, you're never going to stop.
Right.
And that's really what we saw in that last game when Pip was forced to switch to his Charizard. Zard would get nared or get hit by the chef, and just there was nothing he could do. He was there forever.
Oh, what a great dash attack to continue the ledge trap situation. Gonna force another high flare blitz, and now Gross again just taking his time, just cooking up a victory on this stock here potentially.
Gonna be honest, as a Bowser player, every time I see Zard Fire Breath, I'm like, oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, that leaves a lot to be desired when you see how much damage Bowser does with flare.
Oh God, I'm so carried by that move. That's gonna be the first talk going into Lagrimas, the bomb. Taking out that Charizard, and that can be a scary situation. Your Charizard back air will kill you around ledge at that percent. But Grimace able to get that stock off. This is not as lopsided as it was game 1. Pip is certainly making this closer. We saw him making some good adjustments towards the end of that game. He's definitely keeping himself in it a little bit more here.
Pip's getting some hits in, and that you also saw something just there under that left platform that a lot of the top players do very well against Game & Watch is they immediately go and chase the parachute.
Right.
Like they don't allow for a falling aerial in time. They just know when, like they have a good read on when a Game & Watch is going to want to press that button, and they just go up there and get him, right?
And I think that's an important thing to keep in mind. Game & Watch up B, if you block it, is very minus. It's minus 30-something. The only reason that not everyone can punish it is because he's so high in the air. But if your character can, you have plenty of time to get up there. And Pokemon Trainer, I believe all 3 of them have enough time to get up there and punish that. Certainly at least Ivy and Zard do.
But again, this Charizard just in a tough position at the ledge, and we're going cooking some more. Not really too much to answer it right now for Pip.
Oh, and let's get away with the roll. Lagrimas thinking that Zard did not have an awful ledge roll, but he does. So he grabs the wrong way, and Pip's able to get that first stock with the up smash.
Okay, and sneaking by again, another bomb, not gonna quite KO on small battlefield. Charizard's wait, coming to save the day, but the chair also not
alive. And Pip shielding at ledge. If he gets a back throw back air at that point, it could just kill. So, not a bad idea to sort of wait there, see if Grimace will make a mistake. But Lagrimas will get that second stock off. And Pip's on his winner's bracket stock now. He got the 9, but goes the wrong way.
And a pretty sizable crowd here watching this set. As soon as that 9 showed its ugly head, I heard a couple of gasps, but it was not meant to be here. And the juggle continues. Now it's Ivy's turn to go cooking. Okay, now you've turned around the situation. What is your answer here?
And I really like what Lagrimas has been doing with his recoveries, where he's up being a little bit over the ledge, just high enough that he can actually drop the parachute and land without the landing lag. He's used that a couple of times to get back to the stage safely.
Oh, I cannot believe how aggressive those flying meats were against Charizard's armor. They were able to actually break it in that instance, which made it even a more precarious recovery somehow.
And the grab the wrong way, but the up smash, unfortunately for Pip, whiffs because Game & Watch is so small. And now with Zard sitting at 158, Pip kind of locked into the Zard because Squirtle will die to anything at this point.
Ivysaur will die to anything at this point.
So it really has to keep this heavy to have any chance of surviving some Game & Watch hits. Like down throw would even kill Squirtle at this point. But able to get back to stage for now.
And okay, do the stand up a little bit taunt, I suppose. And just for insult to injury,
just to heal up.
Grab some
apples.
apples.
He got the one right after to put it back on as well.
Oh, he was a bait. He's like, you know you want to heal here.
All right, so they're having some fun now. Lagrimas has pretty much wrapped this one up at this point. Pip's sitting at 242, and he does get Grimace off stage.
There are 2 minutes left.
There are 2 minutes left, it's true.
And so the bucket will fill on the fire, right?
Yes. It'll be very weak, because each individual hit does like 1%. But it'll kill at this point. The minimum knockback of bucket is more than enough when Zard's at 242.
Okay, not able to pull the trigger on the back either. I think, okay, that's not what you do, and of course it kills Game & Watch, because that move is a move in Super Smash Brothers.
And that'll do it. So the Nair takes it 242%. Lagrimas taking that one pretty comfortably, making it a little bit closer in game 2. Locker Miles will be moving on. I'm pretty sure that was to get out of Pool's winner's side.